This is a 1 mile per hour shot, and every time I make a save, the shot is going to get faster until I face a shot that's impossible to save.
That is genuinely insane.
First up, we've got 1 mile per hour. This is about the speed of a tortoise.
First up, we've got 1 mile per hour. The challenge for this level is no hands.
Now, the early levels are going to be pretty easy, so I've set myself a challenge. In amateur level, I can't use my hands to save the shot. At semi-pro level, I'll face the shots with bare hands. And from pro level onwards, I unlock a pair of gloves, and I'm going to need them. Anyway, let's see what it's like to face a 1 mile per hour shot.
Attempt number 1, let's go. That's 1 mile per hour complete.
Now, at each speed, I'm also going to be attempting to control the ball, and I'll also be doing an impact test to see how much damage a shot can do at each speed. But next up, can I control the ball at 1 mile per hour?
Right, the control test now. On the amateur level, I've got to control these with my weak foot.
On the control test, there's also going to be some challenges that will make it more difficult for me. From 1 to 20 miles per hour, I'm only able to use my weak foot. From 30 to 50 miles per hour, I've got to control the ball using a skill move. And from 60 miles per hour onwards, I can do whatever I like to get the ball under control. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's see if I can get past level 1 first.
Let's go, 1 miles per hour. Attempt number 1. That was nice and easy. That's completed.
So, on the control test, unsurprisingly, 1 mile per hour didn't cause any problems. But how much damage can a 1 mile per hour shot do to a door?
1 mile per hour from the ball launcher.
So our 1 mile per hour shot didn't even reach the door, but now let's move up the levels to 5 miles per hour and see if this will be any more difficult to deal with. This is the average walking speed of a human, and first up, can I save a shot at this speed?
Right, now we've got 5 miles per hour. I'm expecting this to be a bit more difficult. I'm still not allowed to use my arms, so yeah, let's go. 5 miles per hour. Once again, that's pretty easy to face. Boom, 5 miles per hour. Saved.
So 5 miles per hour was still very, very easy to save, even without using my arms. On the control test, once again, no problems there. And it didn't cause any damage to our door on the impact test.
Didn't even reach the target, man.
So a 5 mile per hour shot is still very easy to deal with, but there's 3 questions that I want to answer in this video.
Number 1, at what speed does a shot become difficult for a goalkeeper? Number 2, at what speed does a shot become scary for a goalkeeper? And number 3, how much damage can be caused at each speed?
So all these questions will be answered as we progress through the video. And next up, we've got 10 miles per hour. This is about the speed of someone riding a skateboard.
Now we're on 10 miles per hour and still not allowed to use my arms. So yeah, this is where things should start to get a little bit more difficult, I think. 10 miles per hour, what's it like to face a shot from this? So we have not been troubled yet. That's 10 miles per hour completed.
So we're on 10 miles per hour and it's still not a problem. The control test was also very easy.
Wow, what a touch.
And a 10 mile per hour shot didn't cause any damage to our door.
Get there.
Surely this next level is where things start to get really difficult. So 20 miles per hour, we're starting to get quick now. This is the top speed of an electric scooter, so facing a shot from this should start to cause some problems.
Right, so 20 miles per hour, and this is the final level of amateur, so I'm still not allowed to use my arms. Let's see what it's like to face a 20 mile per hour shot. Attempt number 1. Okay, we've got a bit more power now, but once again, still an easy save.
So no problems making a save, but can I control a ball at this speed? And I'm still only allowed to use my weak foot.
Attempt 1. What we got? Once again, not too bad.
And 20 miles per hour on the impact test. We're starting to see some decent hits at the door, but it still didn't manage to break through.
20 mile per hour shot and the door is still absolutely fine.
Now, if you're wondering how I'm able to know what speed these shots are, it's because I'm using a ball launcher, so I'm able to know the exact speed of each shot, and this is going to be very useful when we get to 70 miles per hour plus, because that's far harder than I'm able to kick the ball. But now we move up to 30 miles per hour. This is the same speed as Usain Bolt, the fastest man to ever live, but can I save a shot at this speed?
So 30 miles per hour now, and I'm allowed to use my hands, but I still haven't unlocked goalie gloves yet. We're on to the intermediate level. Let's see what it's like. I'm hoping it won't sting too much at 30 miles per hour. Okay, attempt number 1. Do you know what? We made the save, but that was a lot harder than it should have been. You know what? 30 miles per hour is actually getting kind of quick. I feel like the next level is when it's going to start to get really difficult.
Next up, can I control the ball at 30 miles per hour? And we've reached the semi-pro level, which means my next challenge is to control the ball with a skill move.
All right, first touch at 30 miles per hour. This should be a little bit more difficult now. Woo! That is a skill touch complete.
So the first touch was still not a problem at 30 miles per hour, and that surprised me, but can it break through our door?
Right, 30 miles per hour. This should start causing some problems now. Oh.
So the impact has definitely increased, but no real damage yet. Surely this next level is where we start to see a real challenge. So 40 miles per hour, this is the speed of a professional cyclist. We're getting seriously fast now.
I've still just got the bare hands. I actually am quite scared about this one because 30 was not easy at all. Okay, 40 miles per hour, attempt 1. Whoa, wow. Whoa. That was actually quite quick. I'm not looking forward to the next level after this.
So I managed to stop the 40 mile per hour shots, and they were definitely getting difficult now. I'm starting to think that 50 miles per hour could be a real problem, but can I control a 40 mile per hour shot with a skill move?
Right, 40 miles per hour. Let's see if we can control this. I'm gonna go for the Marcelo touch.
That was a decent first touch if I do say so myself, and surely at 40 miles per hour we can cause some damage to our door. So the impacts were getting stronger, but it still didn't break through. But before we move on to 50 miles per hour, and spoiler alert, this is where I'll start to let in some goals, I want to show you this graph, and it basically shows that a 1 mile per hour shot will take 36 seconds to reach the goal from the edge of the box. And you can see that as the speed increases, things quickly change until you get to 80 miles per hour, where the ball reaches the goal in less than half a second. That's insane, and I'll be facing a shot from that later, so look forward to that.
That is genuinely insane.
But next up we have 50 miles per hour. This is the speed of a jet ski, so things are getting seriously quick now.
Right, 50 miles per hour, and now this is the last time I've got the bare hands. After this, I'm allowed to put goalie gloves on, which I'm going to be very thankful for. 50 miles per hour. Okay, 40 was a challenge. Let's try this then. Oh my days. Mate, 50 is quick, and we're not even on the pro tier yet. Oh, man. I did not think I'd be defeated this soon on. Okay, one more attempt at 50 miles per hour. Right, 50 miles per hour. Oh. I just threw my body in front of that one. Wow, I'm not looking forward to 60.
So after somehow keeping the 50 mile per hour shot out, it was time to see if I could control it, and I've got to do it with a skill move.
I'm actually kind of scared. Can we just do a tester to see what we're dealing with on this? I think we can deal with that. All right, I'm gonna go for a Neymar touch, 50 miles per hour. Let's go. Oh!
So it was actually a pretty decent touch, but I wanted to make it cleaner, and on my second attempt, I did this.
Whoa! We will take that. What a touch.
So I was very happy with that touch, but next up is the impact test at 50 miles per hour. Surely we'll start to see some damage now. So it was hitting pretty hard, but the door stood strong. But next up we have 60 miles per hour, and this is where things get scary. This is the speed of a cheetah, the fastest animal on earth.
Right, 60 miles per hour, and now I have unlocked the goalie gloves at last. And if I'm honest, I am gonna need these. All right, 60, attempt number 1, let's go. Whoa, that's insane. Oh, man, if this is 60, it's gonna be difficult, man. 70, 80 miles per hour. Oh, that's so fast. Oh man, this is so much more difficult than I thought. We're only at 60 as well. I made some weird movements there. Yes, he's done it. All right, it took about 20 attempts, but 60 miles per hour is completed. Right, 60 miles per hour. This is when I can use anything to control the football, because otherwise it's gonna just be way too difficult. We'll have a look at what sort of speed 60 looks like. Wow, 60 miles per hour. Come on. Whoa. Oh. Woo! 60 miles per hour completed. Now I'm sure on our impact test, 60 miles per hour is going to cause some problems. Oh, Oh, we got a crack.
So 60 miles per hour and we've got our first real damage on the door, but now we move up to 70 miles per hour. This is the top speed of a car on the motorway and the sort of speed that a lot of professional footballers will hit their shots. So I'm expecting big things here.
Right, 70 miles per hour. This is getting scary now, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 70 miles per hour. Let's go. Oh my days. That was terrifying. How am I gonna save one of these, man? Attempt number 2, come on. You're expecting me to dive in front of that? I'm glad I've got the gloves, let's just say that. Realistically, I can't see a world in which I save a shot at 70 miles per hour and we've still got 80 miles per hour to come. Okay, next one, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna absolutely send this next one. Yeah, let's go. Wow.
So I wasn't able to save a shot at 70 miles per hour, but don't worry, I'll still be facing the 80 miles per hour shot to see what that's like. But next up, can I control the ball at 70 miles per hour?
All right, 70 miles per hour. No, Luke, wait. Let me just see what it looks like. I don't know if I want to get in front of this or not. Oh no, okay, come on, let's go. Facing it. Whoa! Oh, that hurt, man. Oh, man.
So I was having a hard time on the control test, and 70 miles per hour was just too fast for me. But I'm still gonna give 80 miles per hour a go, so stick around for that. But what sort of damage will a 70 miles per hour shot do? This could be crazy.
Oh.
So 70 miles per hour was causing some serious carnage and was definitely where things get scary. But now we're moving up to our final level, 80 miles per hour. This is the same wind speed as a Category 1 hurricane. So facing a shot from this is gonna be insane.
Right, now this is the scary part. We've got 80 miles per hour. I mean, it started getting scary at about 60, so. All right, 80 miles per hour, attempt 1, let's go. Wow. Are you serious? All right, whatever happens, I'm diving for this next one. So this is what it's like to face a shot at 80 miles per hour, and I can tell you, it's absolutely terrifying. Oh, that was the closest I've got so far. Right, give me another, I think I've got it. Okay, maybe I haven't got it. Final attempt at 80 miles per hour. Oh my day, that's insane. That is genuinely insane.
So I was not able to save a shot at 80 miles per hour. That was just so fast. But next up is the control test, and I surprised myself on this. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. Whoa! Are we counting that? Wow. Yes, 80 miles per hour. Completed.
Somehow I was able to control the 80 mile per hour shot. But before we end this video, let's see what sort of damage this speed can cause. Cue the montage.